we're talking about this Carolina Panthers versus Philadelphia Eagles game that we have today. This matchup is one that I think is honestly an underrated one, and a one that a lot of people are not thinking of when they should be. We're talking about a Carolina Panthers team that has put up remarkable points against the Kansas City Chiefs, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pretty solid teams. They weren't wins, but they were within field goal range of tying those games. So I think that this game is going to be super difficult for the Eagles, but I'm super excited to break this one down with Dakota before the game. And as always, if you guys want to get last minute tickets to any sporting event, any event, go to SeatGeek.com and use code Geo the Podcaster at your checkout. Let's get it started. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm excited for this game. And I know for me today, I had to rock the Miles Sanders jersey
Oh,
because
okay.
we miss Miles Sanders, but Saquon is the move.
Do we
So
though? Do we miss Miles
Sa-
Sanders?
Saquon is the move. We miss him. We miss him for the culture in the locker room, but Saquon was definitely the move. I'm excited to see Miles go against his former team today. Hopefully he doesn't do very good today, but I think the Eagles will be able to shut him down and shut down the Panthers. Um, so yeah, I'm super excited. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I've been excited for every game now for like the past 6 7 weeks. So this one definitely has like a little trap game feel to it. I know we say that a lot as fans and it gets
Yeah.
overused, but it definitely could, especially since Detroit beat Green Bay. Like you can see it's kind of like not playing up to our potential. Daytime Frank, I agree with you. Like the Panthers plus 14, I could definitely see like it being a closer game than a lot of people are expecting, and I can also see us like a lot of fans freaking out, like, why didn't the Eagles blow them out? Well, the Panthers have been playing much better. Bryce Young has been playing much better. Chuba
Yeah.
Hubbard's been very good for them all year. Their rookie receiver Leggett, he's been really coming on. Adam Thielen last week was making ridiculous catches. His second week back from a really bad hamstring injury, so I'm expecting our defense to do good things, but I do think that we might like play down to our competition a little bit this week, especially since we got the Steelers next week. I could see us overlooking it,
Yeah.
but I do think the Birds are going to get it done. I think they'll handle business. Like it could be a one score game. It could be something like the Browns where we pull it out, like in the last quarter we finally say enough is enough. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think this one will be one of those games where we're having heart attacks. It'll be one of those games where everyone's on Twitter like, what is happening? The Eagles are falling apart. This is not a Super Bowl contending team. And then after we're all like, okay, we got it done. But yeah, no, I think the Panthers are really solid recently, especially like I said before, going against teams like the Buccaneers and the Chiefs and being able to play up to their level has been fantastic for them. But I don't think they'll be able to get it done with this Eagles defense. They've played solid defenses, but they have not played the Eagles defense.
that's right. Yeah, our defense is just it's on another level this year. It's been fun to watch. I do agree with radio here. The Thielen, or I'm sorry, Frank's thing about Thielen anytime touchdown. I have him in my lineup this week in fantasy because I'm winning in a money league for playoffs. So like I kind of need Thielen to do something. I don't need him to be completely locked up. And then I do like radio's point here. What Ross Tucker said. I could definitely see that. It could be just another one of those games where the offense just is on cruise control. Like at first they're not completely revved up, and then they start getting it on, and then somebody yells at somebody finger points at somebody on the sideline. Maybe Nick yells at somebody, "Hey, get your head out of your, you know what?" And then we wake up, and then it's over. So exciting
Yeah,
to see. One of my keys of the game though was watching J.C. Horn. The last few weeks I've watched the Panthers just because I like J.C. Horn. He's very grabby as a defender. He gets a lot of defensive holding and DPIs on him. So that could be a matchup to exploit with AJ today going deep because, if they play man on man and it's one on one with one safety over top, Hurst is launching it, whether it be AJ or
yeah.
Devontae. So that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, I also think we need to, I know we say this every week, and I know last week it was different, a little bit different, but the first quarter and the second quarter cannot be garbage time for this Philadelphia Eagles team. We need them to lock in those first and second quarters and just play, third, fourth quarter Eagles football, especially that fourth quarter football, because that is something else. But
Hmm.
um, honestly, I said it earlier today. Um, Playoffs start for me today. We need to start playing playoff football today. We're going against the Steelers next week. We're playing a super solid team today. Um, it's just we need to start running it like we're in the playoffs and like we're gonna get eliminated if we don't win these games. And I mean, what are we on now? An eight or 9 game win streak. Today will be 9 wins.
Hmm.
So I mean, the sky's the limit for this team, but I think playoff football starts today.
I agree. It's time for the Eagles to really make a statement with these next few games. We talked about it last week. We don't have to travel that much anymore. Four out of
Yeah,
our whatever games left are at home, and then we got to travel to Washington, which that's a home game for us. Let's be
that's a
honest.
bus drive.
Yeah, and then we got the Giants at one of the worst stadiums in the league, and I think that's it for traveling with the Battle of Pennsylvania next week. We don't have much.
Yeah,
Radio's commented about the safety position. I am worried about that down the road. Like Sydney's knee issues are scaring me, and then Reed's had quite a few concussions. Like these are a little bit like a little flying under the radar. I think about how important these injuries are. So we got to get those
yeah,
guys healthy. Hopefully Reed comes back next week, and then we just keep rolling.
yeah, yeah. No, I think I think the defense is gonna look a little different today. I think it'll be a little bit, not having Reed is just something that's gonna affect this team, whether we like to accept it or not. I mean, he's a he's an absolute stud, and obviously he makes those plays sometimes late in the fourth quarter where he, gets us a game-winning interception. So we definitely need to start practicing next man up mentality. It feels very much like 2017 how we're having these late injuries in the season. Um, which honestly, I wouldn't look at that as a negative. I would just start preaching next man up mentality.
Hmm. Yeah, my fault. You're right, Frank. I forgot it was a home game against the Giants. But yeah, it seems like the last few years for how healthy our team has been, the big injuries seem to come at the end of the year, right before playoffs. Jalen the last 2 years has been kind of banged up going into the playoffs, so we're used to it at this point. I mean, we won a Super Bowl with a backup QB, like you said, next man up. Really stinks about Goddard, man. This knee issue with him, like that guy just can't catch a break. Like we cannot just keep him healthy long enough. So Calcaterra, I'm expecting to step up again. Dark horse candidate for an anytime touchdown, I think, is Calcaterra today. I think he gets one. Jalen trusts him. He's looked good in his spot relief for Dallas, and we've all seen how Nick praises him for him hustling to the ball for that one fumble that he grabbed we had a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
So I think good things are in store for Calcaterra, and when he's in the open field, that dude can fly.
yeah, yeah. No, I agree. Um, Odd question. Do you all think Bradbury comes back after this season? Or back this season?
I think he might be
Um,
back this season if the safeties are an issue right now because we don't. I don't know what else we can do.
I don't know what else we could do too, but I don't want Bradbury anywhere near the Eagles field.
Oh, believe me, I don't either. That dude is burnt toast when he's out there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like that leg.
Grant,
That's a decent leg.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, no, I think Grant Calcaterra will honestly have one of the best red zone uh games of his entire career.
Oh, that's true. I forgot we did sign a true fullback. So Saquon gonna be getting them easy
Yep,
yards too when we line up under center. Probably
yep.
won't happen in the first half because that's what we do. We don't line up under center in the first half, but
We're getting there. We're getting
yeah,
there.
slowly but surely. It only took us 11 weeks about to get there,
We'll do it when we get into the playoffs.
right?
That's when we'll see it. So, um, yeah, no, I'm super excited for this game. We'll see you guys at the post game show. I think honestly, I'm taking Calcaterra. I think Calcaterra will get a touchdown or two today. Honestly, I think the reason why I think Calcaterra will be the main target is because last week we saw that kind of dump off play to Dallas Goddard, which honestly, if you watch the offensive line, it was gonna be a RPO. and
Mhm.
he dumped it out to Dallas, and Dallas did the rest. So I think if we keep doing those types of plays with Calcaterra this week, I mean, the sky's the limit, and I think that's just easy points. And yeah, so I think that's what they need to focus on in the red zone today. So yeah,
I
see you
agree.
guys at the post game show.
Go Birds. See you at the post game show. And whoever's betting, hope you hit your bets. If you're in fantasy, hope you win your fantasy.
Go Birds!
Go Birds.